Except
Oh! Yeah, I'll probably do that now. Jeez! Whoa!
Such a classic thing to have done.
Oh yeah, you definitely want one.
Ooh, good job.
Thanks. My name is Ben. I am a design engineer with Sienci Labs, and I am on the 4x8 AltMill project, making a large format router table. Episode 4, I'll be putting the table together in its entirety and getting it moving, making the first cut, run into some issues along the way, have to fix them. I've been all afternoon assembling all the needed components to actually build the machine and have it run. So I've got a box of many random things, sensors, cable for the spindle, a second one so that it's long enough. New 2.2 kilowatt VFD, 2.2 kilowatt spindle, got this nice Z plate. Show the process.
And then it gives you a green light. It's so nice. It makes you feel good. Except
Oh, and who made this? John Schumacher.
good man. No
I appreciate it. Give that smile. I can't wait for these to be not aligned. Yeah, so these aren't aligned. Open the holes up. I think I just need to do it more of a right way. Oh wow, that worked out great. Got this drag chain holder. So I've got to make some long cables, and that's why I'm soldering right now. This is the spindle cable. What's actually super annoying is having to do all these communication signal cables.
I don't know if this is long enough.
Yeah, I thought this
Isn't?
Gilberto! Once you get into the groove, they go pretty fast. Got a few more to do, and another set of cables. Look at how silly I was.
Silly about it.
This is what I just did, and
Why
it
so
is.
twisted around?
I mean,
Why not heat shrink?
I forgot to put the heat shrink on before I soldered it, so I just did this. That's not the silly part. The silly part is that this is what was already done. I spliced another cable into the cable that was already spliced. Because I had too many cables on here. So I've not only wasted time, but I've also ruined the one that was actually good.
We have the world's largest number of Vago connectors.
Wago connectors, yeah. I suppose that really is the way. Yeah, I'll probably do that now. Okay. Tray's positive. Hate for it to go off the end. Woo! There it is, moving. Jeez! Great. I'm drilling holes to put this little plate here. The purpose of this plate is for a sensor to be mounted on it, and then there's going to be a flag on the front and the back of the machine. When the sensor moves with the gantry plate, goes over that flag. The purpose of the flag is for the inductive sensor to pick up on it and say, whoa, here we are, we're home. We're either at the front of the machine or the back of the machine. First time home in the machine, that's the flag, that's the inductive sensor. It has worked perfectly. What's nice about the inductive sensor on the Y gantry plate, so it's a moving inductive sensor, and then you have flags, limits on the back and the front, as opposed to just on the back, which is what we currently have on our machine. Wiring up this VFD power in, it's 220, so black, white doesn't even matter. Ground, UVW, this is going to the spindle, ground to the spindle.
Also see this light, that's indicating that it's communicating with the VFD.
Yep, there we go. It can work now.
What? Would you mind pulling that? Like pulling the plug? Yeah, thank you. I'm thinking what's the best way to diagnose this, because I need to probe it. When you plug that in. Phases are swapped.
Oh, I saw. You think I soldered the two yellows in the wrong one?
The blue and the ground is connected right now. So I think you did swap the two yellows.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take it out of there, pull it out.
So there's another way.
Oh yeah, just take the ground and... Okay, thank you a lot, Johan. Let's, plug it in. I will allow you to do the honors.
Yep, error 14, good sign.
Thank you, Johan.
No problem.
Paula, can you help me bring the plywood? So we're gonna grab the piece of MDF and bring that over as well. I guess I should get this that's in my pocket. Let's put this on, Paulo.
Now all crimes are forgiven.
Test. There we go. Put it there. Nobody changed.
Different than the crosser ones.
Yeah, let's just do the zip tie. This is such a large zip tie for this purpose. We have this zip tie. You know where zip ties are, Johan? Found some zip ties. Zip tie? Down cut bit, so it cuts, pushes the chips down. The helix cuts pushing down, and that makes a nice cut on the top surface. Since it's a sign, I'm gonna try and use that. Johan! Why do you think it's doing that, but it's just cutting a line? It's not doing X.
Basically, because right now you don't know where it is.
No, I know.
Worst case, it will shift it by one tool length. Can you accept that? So plug it back in.
Or.
Yeah, you just have to be like really good, because otherwise it will shift more.
It's a hard one to say because the whole point is this is supposed to be a gear rack and that's supposed to be a gear.
Yeah, you're gonna be missing half a teeth.
Well, yeah, I can pause it at a better, at like there.
Yeah, you can try and pause it at a better spot.
Now put it back on, you think?
Yeah?
Yeah, what the f? Thank you. Signal cable Johan, it should be fine.
Sorry?
It should be fine if I run these teeth again. I don't want to have to run all of this code. I'll just output that part of the code.
Yeah.
Run it one more time at the very end of the file.
Should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. This kind of seems dumb. Why don't you take it off and we'll sweep it into a thing and that way it doesn't go everywhere.
No, the blowing is...
No, I know it's kind of cool, but okay, until we get, if you've got a good enough blow shot, then...
Just one more.
Okay.
Go.
It's just now there's dust, it's like...
Do we care?
Well, I'm gonna have to clean it up. You know?
Yeah, you do care.
I do, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh, so there was a point in time during today where I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna say screw it to the French cleat. I don't care if I see any screw holes in the front. Yeah. I'm just gonna screw it on there. Yeah. And then I thought to myself, it's actually...
I have some dignity.
Yeah, it kind of went like that.
It's done and it looks great. Next time just get like, I don't know, wood color screws and...
No, I know. But...
Oh, it looks great then.
Wow. It is big.
These are team. Oh my goodness.
It looks big.
Good.
It looks big.
Oof. Good job.
Thanks.
Hey.
Appreciate that. Oh well. Wood filler. Paint it. Episode 5 is wear testing. So that is testing the machine in an endurance way. Does the pinion wear out first? Does the rack wear out first? So wear test is full of unknowns and challenges. If you want to see those challenges get solved, stay tuned for the next episode in 2 Thursdays from now. If you're interested in the project, keep watching.